guns blazing, parachute jumping, running behind enemy lines, saving hostages, rescuing civilians, parade marches, high-ranking salutes, and decorated medal display. All part of being in the Army. Some days aren't so exciting, and depending on where you're stationed, it won't ever be that exciting. Serving your country to make it a better place in this world can be a great honor to some people. For others, the military can provide some great benefits and stability. In this video, we will cover a few pros and cons of joining the military, and in other videos in the future, we will go more in depth on the many different types of military organizations, ranks within them, the different branches of the military that are available. So remember, subscribe and turn on the notification bell for when those videos are released so you can be better informed. Let's jump right in. Pro number 7, lifelong connections. The special bond that Army people have for each other is a bond beyond measure. When being on the line of duty, there is this mentality of no one will be left behind. We all came here in one piece, we will get the job done and make sure everyone returns home safe and sound to their friends, families, and loved ones. This is one of the many mindsets they teach in the military. This bond typically starts at the first few months of training, where members push and motivate each other, as some drills require team effort and are given team punishments if not completed by the team. The sharing of laughter, concerns, fights, personal stories of aspirations, fears and dreams among each other are all the things that bonds them closer for many years. Being each other's safe space and guardians during times of serving on duty or on the front line, or being each other's motivator by pushing to achieve new heights and pushing past limitations and fears makes the bond among Army friends very hard to break. Some bonds are even sworn to look out for the other member's family in case of any casualties on the battlefield. These friendships last years, even after leaving the military, and goes beyond race, religion, nationality, skin color, and beliefs. Pro number 6, travel the world. Being a part of the military means that you will be stationed at different bases over a period of time and in different countries. Most soldiers will experience in many different states, towns, and countries, giving them the opportunity to experience different cultures, people, and foods. The amount of time some soldiers travel would cost millions to the average civilian. Some of these locations might have them there for work, to protect and serve, so they might not be able to fully enjoy the location. However, they do get the opportunity to travel. During their travels, some soldiers might meet love or establish great friendships and connections to which they would be able to explore while off duty or in the future on vacation or when they retire from serving. Pro number 5, careers. Being in the military offers many career opportunities in technology, engineering, math, science, psychology, medicine, and other areas where you can explore. It also supports specialized career opportunities in special services such as acquisitions and contracts management, administrative support specialist, aerospace engineering, aircraft engine mechanics, cardiopulmonary and EEG technicians, mental health caseworkers, and the list is endless. If you're interested in exploring the many other careers that are available in the military, you can search careers in the military on Google, and you can also subscribe to this channel, as we will definitely bring you a few pros and cons of some of these and many other careers in the future. Pro number 4, teaches life skills. There are many skills that being in the military teaches you, like taking responsibility for your actions, making decisions under pressure, following rules and procedures, being dependable, being disciplined, being able to effectively communicate, being able to work in a team, being self-sufficient, leadership skills, problem-solving skills, critical thinking, technical and tactical proficiency, perseverance, being resilient, and the list can go on and on. Because being in the military can be demanding, it requires you to exceed past your limitations, to improve, to sharpen and strengthen your good attributes. Learning these skills are necessary and overall pushes you to be the best version of yourself. These skills are also great for setting and accomplishing goals in life. Pro number 3, benefits. Being in the military comes with many benefits, like military and veterans discount at stores, affordable family housing, military spouse education, childcare, affordable shopping, youth education and development, family health care, family advocacy, services for families with special needs, family citizenship, family recreation, financial stability, family relocation and family counseling, free dining and housing for you and your family while on base, tax-free allowances, dental and health care, including prescriptions, are covered, educational and training tuition, higher preferences for home loans, special consultants, assistance and coaching, such as interpretation services, health and wellness coaching, legal information, peer-to-peer support, spouse education, and career counseling, elder care, wounded warrior assistance, and the list goes on and on. Some benefits, such as space aid travel, makes you eligible to fly for free to almost anywhere in the world at no cost. As a service member, you're also eligible for special discounts offered by airlines and hotels. The military is constantly developing and expanding programs to maximize service member families' stability and quality of life. Pro number 2, higher level education. Being in the military offers you the opportunity for educational funding while you serve. This offers you the opportunity to learn new skills and to enhance or change your career through funding. Some career choices can be utilized while you serve within your time of duty or be utilized for whenever you retire from the line of duty. Pro number 1, the opportunity to serve your country. In some households, the tradition to serve on the front line in case of war for defending your country or even basic services and taking care of the community you're posted in is an honor, passing down medals and stories from great-grandparents down to grandparents to parents to that particular child who is already enlisted and on his way to training is a great feeling of pride and looked on as continuing the next lineage of family member contributing to the nation's greatness. The term for this level of dedication to one's country is called being a patriot, and the definition of being a patriot is the feeling of love, devotion, and sense of attachment to one's country. This attachment can be a combination of many different feelings relating to one's own homeland, including ethnic, cultural, political, or historical aspects. And now, time for a few cons. Con number 6. It can be really intense and demanding. Military jobs not only can be physically, but mentally exhausting and draining. Simple drills, or a day-long training to dealing with civilians or being on the battlefield can cause you to be sore and mentally fatigued or sometimes traumatized. Being in the military can also be tense due to the fact of dealing with your superiors who can either purposely be picking on you, having to deal with difficult members you train and work with, or the drills or duties that you were scheduled to do takes a toll on you due to the environment or to natural causes of just being exhausted. Complying to commands that don't make sense to you or align with your beliefs and morals can sometimes result in emotional and mental pain, trauma, and sometimes hidden personal triggers. Con number 5. Not much free time outside. Being in the military is not an easy job on families and friends. Most jobs require you to be away from your family for a few hours at a time. However, the military sometimes require days, weeks, months, and sometimes even years, depending on your rank or service that you're in. This causes you to miss out on school plays, those small family videos on the weekends, going out and just hanging out with your family and friends you grew up with. In some cases, some soldiers miss out on even seeing their child grow up physically. Getting pictures and letters in the mail or even a few moments of FaceTime given today's technology can be fine, but nothing beats seeing the ones you love in person. Con number 4. Mental issues. Some people join the military for the action and blood and being able to shoot and kill legally. However, it is not for everyone, And most times, being in the battle zone for extended periods of time and being sworn to secrecy can mentally traumatize you after a while. Other factors that may cause mental issues and trauma in the military include being away from family and friends for extended amounts of time, sometimes not being able to attend the funeral or being present when a family member passes, working under traumatic situations and stressful conditions too often, some physical injuries where some body parts may have to be amputated or causes major defect to the person's appearance, following orders that go against your belief or faith. Even transitioning back into living amongst civilians can be uneasy and difficult, as mentally you would have been accustomed to a particular routine or been under certain hostile conditions, and simple gestures can appear threatening, or even some sounds like fireworks or a loud bang or glass breaking can trigger stress, trauma, and anxiety, or even trigger you to mentally snap and react as if you were in a hostile environment. Veterans sometimes experience a severe case of depression or alcohol problems and go through what they call PTSD. PTSD is a mental health condition that's triggered by a terrifying event, either experiencing it or witnessing it. Symptoms may include flashbacks, nightmares, and severe anxiety, as well as uncontrollable thoughts about the event. Con number 3. Can cause damages to relationships. Human beings are social creatures, and some persons do require more attention than others. Being in a relationship with someone in the military can cause a wide variety of discomforts and issues, such as not a lot of time being spent together in some cases. When time is due spent, they could be called away on duty. This causes feelings of neglect, and in some cases may cause partners to cheat, especially in cases one party or the other is not understanding, and if both parties are not working together as a team. As being in the military can be mentally and physically taxing, if the other partner is not understanding and supportive, this can cause some level of conflict, whereas the military partner may just want to stay indoors or have a more quiet function, as opposed to the partner who might want to be up all night and in large crowds. As a soldier, you're known for being detailed, neat, and punctual. This makes you a good person of value. However, you may look down on your partner, who may be the opposite, and can even get annoyed and frustrated with the other person. Your partner also might find this too much, as you most times would want things done a particular way, and they just might get tired of following a particular structure. Con number 2. Fines and penalties. Breaking the rules and being disobedient while serving do come with its punishments. Some disciplinary actions can be punitive discharge, confinement, hard labor without confinement, restriction, reduction in grade, fines, forfeitures, reprimands, and death, depending on the level of crime or disorderly conduct displayed by a soldier. A famous disorderly conduct displayed by soldiers is called being AWOL, meaning being away from military duties without permission, but without the intention of deserting your job. Punishment depends on how severe the offense and on the discretion of the commanding officer, but oftentimes includes forfeiting some of your pay and confinement. For instance, being AWOL for less than 3 days can result in a maximum penalty of confinement for 1 month and forfeiting 2/3 of your pay for 1 month. Con number 1. Can be dangerous. From health factors to being targeted because you're part of a special service team within the military from some terrorist organization, and even as simple as accidents while being on duty or even from training exercises. Serving in the military is simply risking your life on the line for your country every single day. Health factors can vary from mental to physical and can mean a matter of life and death in some environmental decisions, hostile surroundings, or training conditions. In the military, there are a few ways of things going bad that causes serious injury or death, such as equipment or duty accidents, self-inflicting, illness or injury, killed in action, died of wounds, homicide, deaths undetermined, death pending due to illness or circumstances, terrorist attacks, or being killed while captured. Still interested in being in the military? Despite the disadvantages listed above, there's a strong chance you may still want to serve and protect. That's reasonable. After all, every country needs brave and true patriots to risk their lives to protect, serve, and defend their country's rights, traditions, and cultures. With that stated, we've come to the end of the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments what you think of the information in the video. And type True Patriot if you're in the army or planning to enlist. You can also head over to the community polls where you can be a part of selecting what pros and cons videos we create next. And remember, consider your P's and C's before choosing your wants and needs. As always, we'll catch you in the next vid.